Well, hello there. This is Rooster Garden back. Still kicking around here, trying to do what I can when I can. But I want to kind of tell you what I found out about this candy squash. It's actually called the North Georgia Candy Roaster, is what it's called. And the other day I couldn't figure out how come I didn't have any male blossoms on these three plants I have growing here. All I have is the females. Well, I wrote Johnny Seeds and I had sent him a question about why I didn't have any male flowers. Okay, they replied back. Michigan State University back in 2010 published an article about the candy roasters. The temperature has to be around 65 to 70 degrees to produce the male and the female blossoms so they can pollinate. Even though these things are in the greenhouse here, they're in this corner back here, furthest from the heat. And like I said, this ground is so wet here in the greenhouse because it seeps underneath from the water table up, what I'm trying to say. The ground is cold. The tops look good, but the ground is still too cool for them to produce the male flowers, evidently. What we're going to attempt to do, probably tomorrow, is dig up the two smaller plants. One's about 4 and one's probably about 3.5 foot tall. One of them's on top of my head. We're going to leave it. We're going to take the two and put them in some drums that have been cut off in half, filled full of dirt. Set them on top of some bricks off the ground. Try to warm that soil up. The letter they sent me back, reply back from Johnny Seeds, said that when the ground gets warm enough, it should start producing the male blooms. So that's what we're going to try to do, is get these two smaller ones out of the ground here inside the greenhouse, up into some pots or drums, like I said. We'll get that soil warmed up to 65, 70 degrees and see if it starts producing the male blossoms. We'll leave the biggest one like it is. He says as the soil warms up, it should start producing, but I can still go ahead and eat the female blossoms. So that's a project we're going to try to do. Hopefully tomorrow we get these things moved around. And these two that I'm going to dig up, I'm going to bring them up closer to the heater area back there and see if that help them too. So, well, like I said, it's a little update on the North Georgia Candy Roaster Squash, if you want to say it. But that's what I found out. I couldn't figure out, why I had the female blossoms but no males to pollinate with. And there are heirlooms that come from Baker Creek. So that's what I found out so far. I thought that's kind of interesting to me. And I told my co-partner in Texas, she wanted to order the seeds, and she went back to make sure where she got them from. And that's where they come from, with Baker Creek. But it's the temperature of the soil and stuff, the reason it's only producing the females and not the males. So another project I'm going to try to get started on. Just want to give you an update on that part. So I got one other little clip I'm going to show you what I'm working on. But now I've got to get my cans to go get me some fuel for my heater for the greenhouse. Because right now it's about 48 degrees inside the greenhouse here. About 10 o'clock in the morning here where I live at. So I'm going to try and keep this temperature up a little bit. But so I can get back in town, I'm going to do the other clip, what I'm working on. So I'll be right back with y'all. Just a short little bit. Bye. Alrighty, I made it back from getting my fuel for the greenhouse. Got it turned on back there. Just keep it a little bit warmer than what it is out there at the moment. It's still like 28 degrees here where I'm at. So, but I want to show you my little creation I did. I bought this box last year or the year before. That I had another project for it, but I got to thinking this past fall, or this winter, could say, I was going to try something. So far it's working out splendidly, and if it keeps doing what I think it's going to do, I'm going to repaint it, build the inside a lot better, and keep using it to do stuff with. So I'm going to turn this camera around, see if I can kind of show you what I'm doing inside this thing. So anyways, I'm going to turn it around I'll show you what it is and we'll look inside of it. Hold on 1 second. What this is a freezer for ice that's at a filling station. I get $25 for it. Got a glass door in it, as you can see. And I put me some shelves in there. These are just temporary. Got a little heater down in there. Temperature controlled heater. It's got a drain in the bottom. And right now, this thing is, I can get it focused. It says it's 72, 73 degrees in here. What it says is not focusing in this thing. But as you can see, these things are really starting to come up, to germinate. The lemon starburst peppers in this right side hasn't started coming up yet, but the purple kohlrabi is up. The Jersey Wakefield cabbage is coming up real good. Get a pretty good stand. These are the ones I started the other day. I had the video on. This trays up here is the purple bamboo that I put it in here for my co-partner bought, sent me the seeds. I put one in each one of these little cells right here. So the door's open, this heater just kicked on. So this up here, I'm gonna take all this here out if it keeps working. That way I can build some shelves from side to side, all the way down in here. Probably water racks if I can get them. Put my heater in the bottom down there. That way just blow the heat of circulating inside this thing. But so far it's working out splendidly. So these lights right here is one that Ernie Hatmaker has. She talked about it in one of her videos the other day. I bought mine last year. So I've got it out here. Ran them on so many hours a day and I turn them off so many hours at night. So, but that's the project I'm working on. Shut this door here. Like I said, just no ice machine. They're sitting outside of the filling station over here where I live at. Sitting there for years and years. Like I said, I only get 25 bucks for it. If it keeps doing what I'm doing now, I'm gonna repaint it, move it to the back there, and use this thing to germinate the seeds. It'll be like a little miniature greenhouse, but it'll be really temperature controlled in there, pretty steady. So, but yep, I think it's going to work. So far it is. But I just want to give you an update on the seeds I had in those 6-packs, how they're growing. And I got the little grow light in there. Got good temperature in there, it cuts on and off. I moist my soil where my seeds are a couple of times a day. Keep them moist in there. I have water in the bottom of the tray so they water from the bottom up also. So, but anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you what I was doing around here. I appreciate all y'all that's asked about me and stuff like that. I've just been out of kilter, the weather and my physical pain I've been enduring. But I seem to get a little better. I'm still a little slow, but I'm getting around. Hopefully I get back in the groove and get back to working on my chicken coop and other things around here. I gotta get something growing. I'm down to 2 heads of cabbage left in my outside garden out here. I got a few small turnips that I can eat on. A couple of beets left down in there. But other than that, I gotta get some stuff growing. I'm gonna get hungry around here. I need to get them chickens out here, get me some eggs to munch on in between. Hey, that's a joke. But anyways, like I said, I like the YouTube world. There's some great people out there. I've met a lot of terrific people. Like I said, as soon as I get to where I can, I'm going to start sending out some of my plants. I'm going to downsize some of them and just do certain ones that I can propagate easy, ship easy, and let people have some of them. So y'all just give me time to stick with me, and I'm going to try to get back in the routine of doing things around here, and hopefully this weather will break and we get back to garden full time around here. Y'all have a super day and come back and visit. See what I'm doing next time. Bye.